Hello and welcome to the Mindful Zone. Today we embark on a journey of peace, self-discovery and healing. A journey that invites you to cleanse negative energies from your life using the timeless wisdom of Buddhism, meditation and mindfulness. Whether you're new to these practices or someone who already embraces them, this video is crafted with warmth and accessibility in mind. My hope is that by the end of our time together, you'll feel lighter, calmer and more connected to yourself. Let's take a moment to pause. Breathe deeply and settle into this space. Inhale slowly, hold it for just a second, and then exhale fully. Feel your body relax as you release any tension you may be carrying. This is your time, a sacred moment dedicated solely to nurturing your well-being. In today's fast-paced world, it's easy to get caught up in the whirlwind of responsibilities, expectations and distractions. Stress, anxiety and negativity can creep into our lives unnoticed, weighing us down and clouding our perspective. Perhaps you've felt moments of overwhelm, those times when everything seems too much to handle. Or maybe you've noticed how certain thoughts or emotions linger longer than they should, creating a sense of heaviness within. If so, know that you're not alone. These feelings are part of being human. But what if there was a way to let go of these burdens? What if you could create space for clarity, joy, and inner peace? That's exactly what we'll explore together over the next 2 hours. Through meditation inspired by Buddhist teachings and mindfulness practices, we'll uncover tools to help you cleanse negative energies, reduce stress, and improve your overall well-being. Buddhism teaches us that suffering often arises because we cling to things that are impermanent or resist reality as it is. We attach ourselves to outcomes, relationships, or identities only to find pain when they inevitably change. But here's the beautiful truth. Letting go doesn't mean giving up. It means embracing freedom. When we release attachment to what no longer serves us, we open ourselves up to transformation and growth. Meditation becomes the bridge that helps us cross from struggle to serenity. Mindfulness at its core is about paying attention to the present moment without judgment. It's about noticing what's happening right now in your body, your mind, and your surroundings, and allowing it to exist without trying to fix or control it. Meditation takes this practice further, offering structured techniques to deepen your awareness and cultivate compassion for yourself and others. Together, these practices empower you to face challenges with grace and resilience. Over the course of this video, we'll guide you through 10 chapters, each designed to build upon the last. From understanding negative energy to setting up your meditation space, exploring breathing techniques, and practicing loving kindness, you'll gain practical tools to integrate into your daily life. Each chapter includes guided exercises, reflections, and visualizations to support your journey. And remember, there's no right or wrong way to meditate. The key is simply showing up and being present. Before we dive in, I want to acknowledge that everyone's experience with meditation is unique. Some days you might feel profound peace. Other days your mind may wander endlessly. Both are okay. The act of sitting with yourself, even amidst chaos, is powerful. Over time, you'll notice subtle shifts, not just during meditation, but in how you navigate life off the cushion. So, whether you're seeking relief from stress, looking to deepen your spiritual practice, or simply curious about meditation, this video is for you. As we move forward, allow yourself to soften, to trust the process, and to embrace whatever arises. You deserve this gift of presence and care. Take another deep breath. Inhale slowly and exhale fully. Feel grounded in this moment. Ready? Let's begin. Chapter 1. Understanding Negative Energy. Welcome to Chapter 1, where we'll delve deeply into the concept of negative energy, what it is, how it affects us, and why addressing it is such an important step on your journey toward healing and transformation. This chapter lays the foundation for everything that follows, so take your time to absorb what resonates with you Let's begin by exploring this idea together. Negative energy isn't just some abstract or mystical concept. It's something tangible that many of us experience in our daily lives. It can manifest as a heaviness in the chest, tension in the shoulders, or even racing thoughts that refuse to quiet down. You might feel it after a difficult conversation, during moments of self-doubt, or when you're overwhelmed by external pressures. It's that lingering sense of unease, frustration, or sadness that seems to cling to you no matter how hard you try to shake it off. But let's pause here for a moment. What exactly do we mean by negative energy? In simple terms, it refers to any emotional, mental, or even physical state that drains your vitality and disrupts your sense of peace. It could stem from external sources like conflicts with others, toxic environments or stressful situations, or internal ones such as unresolved fears, limiting beliefs, or unprocessed emotions. Sometimes it's a mix of both. The key point is that negative energy doesn't exist in isolation. It has ripple effects, influencing not only your mood, but also your relationships, health, and overall well-being. Buddhism offers profound insights into understanding and working with negative energy. One of its core teachings revolves around the idea of dukkha, often translated as suffering or unsatisfactoriness. According to Buddhist philosophy, much of our suffering arises because we cling to impermanent things, whether it's material possessions, relationships, or even fleeting emotions like happiness or success. When these things inevitably change, as all things do, we resist their impermanence, leading to feelings of dissatisfaction, frustration, and pain. Take a moment now to reflect on this. Think about areas in your life where you might be clinging to something, perhaps a specific outcome, a relationship dynamic, or even an image of yourself. How does this attachment make you feel? Does it bring you peace, or does it create tension and anxiety? Often the more tightly we hold on to something, the heavier it becomes. And this weight, that burden, is what we call negative energy. Another powerful teaching from Buddhism is the concept of karma. While karma is sometimes misunderstood as a system of rewards and punishments, it's actually much simpler than that. Karma simply means action, and it suggests that every action we take, whether through our thoughts, words, or deeds, has consequences. These consequences shape our experiences and influence the energy we carry within us. For example, if you consistently engage in self-criticism, that thought pattern generates negative energy that affects your self-esteem and outlook on life. On the other hand, acts of kindness and compassion generate positive energy, fostering a sense of connection and well-being. Now, let's zoom out a bit and consider the broader context of negative energy. Have you ever walked into a room and immediately felt a shift in the atmosphere? Maybe it felt tense, heavy, or uncomfortable, even though nothing overtly bad was happening. That's because energy isn't confined to individuals. It exists in spaces, relationships, and interactions. When people are stressed, angry, or upset, they radiate that energy outward, affecting those around them. Similarly, when someone exudes calmness and positivity, it can uplift everyone nearby. This interconnectedness reminds us that we're not isolated beings. Our energy impacts others, and theirs impacts us. Let's explore this further by considering the role of boundaries. Boundaries are essential tools for protecting ourselves from external negativity. Without healthy boundaries, we risk absorbing other people's stress, anger, or pessimism, which can weigh us down unnecessarily. For instance, imagine spending time with someone who constantly complains or criticizes. Over time, their negativity might start to seep into your own mindset, leaving you feeling drained or discouraged. By setting clear boundaries, whether it's limiting exposure to certain people, practicing non-reactivity, or simply taking breaks when needed, you create space to preserve your own energy and maintain balance. Of course, negative energy doesn't always come from outside sources. Sometimes it originates within us. Self-judgment, guilt, shame, and fear are common culprits. These internal voices can be relentless, whispering criticisms like, "You're not good enough, you should have done better," or "Why can't you figure this out?" Sound familiar? These thoughts don't just hurt emotionally, they also sap your energy and cloud your perception. They keep you stuck in cycles of rumination, making it difficult to move forward with clarity and confidence. The good news is that recognizing negative energy is the first step toward releasing it. Awareness is incredibly empowering. Once you acknowledge its presence, you can begin to work with it rather than against it. Instead of resisting or suppressing it, which often amplifies its power, you can learn to observe it with curiosity and compassion. Ask yourself, where am I holding on to negativity? What stories am I telling myself that aren't serving me? What would it feel like to let go? This process requires patience and gentleness. It's not about forcing yourself to think positively overnight. Rather, it's about creating space for whatever arises without judgment. Meditation provides a safe container for this exploration. Through mindful awareness, you can observe your thoughts and emotions as they come and go like clouds passing across the sky. Over time, you'll notice patterns and triggers, gaining valuable insight into how negative energy operates in your life. One helpful metaphor is to think of negative energy as mud clogging a stream. If left unchecked, it blocks the natural flow of water, causing stagnation and decay. But when you clear away the debris through practices like meditation, mindfulness, and self-reflection, the water begins to flow freely again, nourishing everything it touches. In the same way, cleansing negative energy allows your inner light to shine brightly once more. To deepen your understanding, let's turn to a practical exercise. Take a few moments now to close your eyes if you're comfortable doing so, and tune into your body. Notice any areas of tension, discomfort, or heaviness. Don't try to fix or change anything, just observe. Is there a particular emotion associated with these sensations? Perhaps sadness, anger, or fear? Allow yourself to sit with it, acknowledging its presence without judgment, then silently say to yourself, "I see you, I hear you, you are welcome here." This act of acknowledgement is incredibly powerful. By welcoming your emotions instead of pushing them away, you begin to dissolve their grip on you. You give yourself permission to feel fully, which paradoxically makes it easier to release what no longer serves you. As we wrap up this chapter, I want to leave you with one final thought. Negative energy is not inherently bad. It's a natural part of the human experience, a signal that something needs attention or care. The challenge lies in how we respond to it. Do we allow it to consume us, or do we use it as an opportunity for growth and healing? By approaching it with mindfulness and compassion, you transform it from a source of suffering into a catalyst for change. In the next chapter, we'll dive into the foundational principles of Buddhist meditation, exploring how mindfulness and concentration serve as anchors for cleansing negative energy. Until then, take a deep breath, exhale slowly, and carry this awareness with you throughout your day. Chapter 2: The Foundations of Buddhist Meditation. Welcome to Chapter 2, where we'll explore the foundational principles of Buddhist meditation, the timeless practices that have guided countless individuals on their path to peace, clarity, and self-discovery. These teachings are not just ancient wisdom, they're practical tools designed to help you navigate the complexities of modern life with greater ease and presence. So settle into your space, breathe deeply, and let's dive into this transformative journey together. At its core, Buddhist meditation is about cultivating awareness and compassion. It's not about escaping reality or achieving some lofty spiritual state. It's about facing life fully, moment by moment, without clinging to pleasant experiences or resisting unpleasant ones. This radical acceptance allows us to see things as they truly are, free from distortion or judgment. And while meditation may seem simple on the surface, it's actually a profound practice that requires patience, consistency, and an open heart. To understand Buddhist meditation, we need to break it down into two key pillars: mindfulness and concentration. Together, these form the bedrock of most meditation practices, offering complementary skills that deepen our ability to connect with ourselves and the world around us. Let's take a closer look at each one. Mindfulness, paying attention to the present moment. First, let's talk about mindfulness. Mindfulness is the art of paying attention to the present moment, to your breath, to your thoughts, to your body, and even to the subtle sensations you might otherwise overlook. In Buddhism, mindfulness is often described as bare attention, meaning observing without adding layers of interpretation or evaluation. For example, if you notice tension in your shoulders during meditation, mindfulness invites you to simply acknowledge it. There's tension. You don't judge it as good or bad. You don't try to fix it immediately. You simply observe it with curiosity and kindness. This non-judgmental awareness is incredibly powerful because it helps us step back from habitual patterns of reactivity. Think about how often we react impulsively to situations, whether it's snapping at someone when we're stressed or spiraling into negative self-talk after making a mistake. Mindfulness creates a gap between stimulus and response, giving us the space to choose how we want to act rather than being driven by unconscious habits. Over time, this practice rewires our brain, fostering resilience, emotional regulation, and a deeper sense of calm. Mindfulness isn't limited to formal meditation sessions. It extends into every aspect of daily life. Whether you're eating, walking, working, or interacting with others, you can bring mindful awareness to the activity. For instance, when eating mindfully, you savor each bite, noticing the flavors, textures, and aromas. When walking mindfully, you feel the sensation of your feet touching the ground and the rhythm of your steps. These small acts of presence transform ordinary moments into extraordinary ones, enriching your experience of life. One of the most accessible ways to cultivate mindfulness is through the practice of anapanasati, or mindfulness of breathing. In this technique, you focus on the natural flow of your breath, the cool air entering your nostrils, the rise and fall of your abdomen, the gentle release as you exhale. Your breath becomes an anchor, grounding you in the present moment whenever your mind starts to wander. When practicing mindfulness of breathing, distractions are inevitable. Thoughts will arise, some mundane, others urgent. Emotions may surface, ranging from joy to frustration. Physical sensations like itching or discomfort might demand your attention. Instead of resisting these experiences, mindfulness teaches you to greet them with openness, acknowledge their presence, then gently return your focus to your breath. Each time you do this, you strengthen your ability to stay centered amidst chaos. Concentration, focusing the mind. Now let's turn to concentration, the second pillar of Buddhist meditation. Concentration involves focusing your mind on a single object, such as your breath, a mantra, or a visual image. Unlike mindfulness, which encourages broad awareness, concentration narrows your focus to cultivate stability and clarity. Imagine trying to light a candle in a dark room using sunlight reflected off a magnifying glass. If the glass wobbles or shifts, the beam scatters and the flame won't ignite. But if you hold it steady, the focused light generates enough heat to spark fire. Similarly, concentration steadies the mind, allowing insights and healing to arise naturally. In practice, concentration requires effort and discipline. It's like training a wild horse. Your mind resists at first, bucking and galloping off in different directions. But with consistent practice, you gradually tame it, bringing it under control. One effective method for developing concentration is samatha meditation, which translates to calm abiding. In samatha, you focus on a specific object, such as a candle flame, a mental image, or even the sensation of your breath, maintaining unwavering attention. Over time, this practice leads to states of deep tranquility and inner stillness, known as jhana in Pali or dhyana in Sanskrit. Concentration serves another vital purpose. It amplifies mindfulness. When your mind is scattered, it's challenging to maintain awareness of the present moment. But when concentration stabilizes your attention, mindfulness becomes sharper and more refined. Together, these two qualities create a harmonious balance, enabling you to navigate both external challenges and internal struggles with greater equanimity. The interplay between mindfulness and concentration. So far, we've discussed mindfulness and concentration as distinct practices, but in reality they work together seamlessly. Mindfulness provides the spaciousness needed to observe thoughts and emotions without getting caught up in them, while concentration anchors you in the present moment, preventing distractions from pulling you away. Picture mindfulness as the lens of a camera, capturing the vast expanse of your experience, and concentration as the zoom function, honing in on specific details. When used together, they produce a clear, vivid image of your inner landscape. For example, during meditation, mindfulness notices when your mind drifts toward worries about tomorrow or regrets from yesterday. Concentration then guides your attention back to your chosen focal point, whether it's your breath, a mantra, or a visualization. This interplay between mindfulness and concentration is especially useful for cleansing negative energies. By observing your thoughts and emotions mindfully, you identify patterns of negativity, perhaps recurring fears, doubts, or criticisms. Concentration helps you detach from these patterns, creating distance between you and the stories your mind tells. Over time, this process loosens the grip of negativity, replacing it with clarity and peace. Practical techniques for cultivating mindfulness and concentration. Let's now explore some practical techniques that combine mindfulness and concentration. One classic exercise is body scanning, which involves systematically directing your attention to different parts of your body from head to toe. As you scan, you notice any areas of tension, warmth, tingling, or numbness. This practice cultivates mindfulness by encouraging you to tune into physical sensations, while concentration keeps your focus steady as you move through each area. Another powerful technique is loving-kindness meditation. Metta, which combines mindfulness and concentration to foster compassion. In metta, you silently repeat phrases like, "May I be happy, may I be healthy, may I live with ease," extending these wishes outward to loved ones, acquaintances, and even those who challenge you. Mindfulness ensures that you stay present with the emotions arising during the practice, while concentration anchors you in the repetition of the phrases. For beginners, starting with short sessions, 5 to 10 minutes, is perfectly fine. Gradually increase the duration as your practice deepens. Remember, meditation is a skill that improves over time, much like learning to play an instrument or mastering a sport. Be patient with yourself and celebrate small victories along the way. The transformative power of Buddhist meditation. What makes Buddhist meditation so transformative is its emphasis on direct experience. Rather than relying on abstract concepts or intellectual understanding, it invites you to investigate your own mind and discover truths for yourself. Through mindfulness and concentration, you uncover insights that resonate deeply because they arise from within. For example, as you meditate regularly, you may begin to notice impermanence, anicca, how everything changes, including your thoughts, emotions, and physical sensations. You might also recognize suffering, dukkha, how clinging to what's fleeting leads to dissatisfaction, and non-self, anatta, how your sense of identity is fluid and ever-changing. These realizations aren't meant to depress you. Rather, they empower you to let go of attachments and embrace life more fully. Buddhist meditation also fosters compassion, not just for others, but for yourself. Many of us carry harsh inner critics who berate us for mistakes or perceived shortcomings. Through practices like loving-kindness meditation, you learn to treat yourself with gentleness and care. This shift in perspective ripples outward, improving your relationships and enhancing your overall well-being. Closing reflections for Chapter 2. As we wrap up this chapter, take a moment to reflect on what we've covered. Mindfulness and concentration are the twin pillars of Buddhist meditation, offering complementary skills that deepen your connection to yourself and the world around you. They provide a framework for navigating life's ups and downs with grace and resilience, helping you cleanse negative energies and cultivate positivity. Before moving on to the next chapter, I invite you to try a brief exercise. Close your eyes, if you're comfortable doing so, and bring your attention to your breath. Notice the sensation of air flowing in and out of your nostrils. If your mind wanders, gently guide it back to your breath. Stay with this practice for a few minutes, allowing yourself to rest in the simplicity of the present moment. In the next chapter, we'll discuss how to set up your meditation space, a crucial step in creating a supportive environment for your practice. Until then, take a deep breath, exhale slowly, and carry this awareness with you throughout your day. Chapter 3, Setting Up Your Space for Meditation. Welcome to Chapter 3, where we'll explore the art of creating a sacred space for your meditation practice, a sanctuary that nurtures peace, focus, and connection. Whether you're new to meditation or have been practicing for years, the environment in which you meditate plays a vital role in shaping your experience. By intentionally designing your space, you signal to yourself and the universe that this time is sacred, a moment set aside just for you. So settle into your seat, take a deep breath, and let's dive into the details of crafting a meditation space that feels truly yours. Why your meditation space matters. Before we delve into the specifics of setting up your space, let's reflect on why it matters so much. Think about how different environments influence your mood and energy. Walking into a cluttered room might leave you feeling overwhelmed or distracted, while stepping into a clean, serene space can instantly calm your mind. The same principle applies to meditation. When you create an environment conducive to stillness and reflection, you make it easier to let go of external distractions and turn inward. Your meditation space isn't just a physical location, it's a symbolic representation of your commitment to self-care and growth. It serves as a reminder that you deserve this time for yourself, a reminder that you are worthy of peace. Even if you only have a small corner of your home to dedicate to meditation, infusing it with intention transforms it into a haven of tranquility. The act of preparing your space also becomes part of the ritual itself. Lighting a candle, arranging cushions, or placing meaningful objects can help shift your mindset from the busyness of daily life to the quiet presence required for meditation. These simple actions signal to your subconscious that you're stepping into a sacred container, one where healing and transformation can unfold. Choosing the right location. The first step in creating your meditation space is selecting the right location. Ideally, choose a spot that feels private and peaceful, somewhere you won't be disturbed during your practice. This could be a spare room, a corner of your bedroom, or even a quiet nook in your living area. If space is limited, don't worry, size doesn't matter nearly as much as intention. Even a few square feet can become a powerful retreat when approached with care. Consider the practical aspects of your chosen location. Is it free from excessive noise? Can you control the lighting? Does it feel comfortable and inviting? Natural light can enhance the ambience, but if your space lacks windows, soft lamps or candles can create warmth and coziness. Temperature is another factor to keep in mind. You want to avoid extremes, too hot or too cold, and ensure that your body feels relaxed and supported. If possible, try to select a location that holds positive associations for you. Perhaps it's near a window overlooking nature, or maybe it's tucked away in a secluded corner that feels intimate and safe. Trust your intuition when choosing your spot. Notice how each potential location makes you feel and let that guide your decision. Essential elements for your meditation space. Now that you've chosen your location, let's talk about what to include in your meditation space. While simplicity is key, there are certain elements that can elevate your practice and deepen your sense of connection. Here are some ideas to consider. Comfortable seating. One of the most important components of your meditation space is seating. Whether you prefer sitting cross-legged on the floor using a cushion like a zafu or zabuton, or opting for a chair, prioritize comfort above all else. The goal is to maintain good posture without straining your body. Keep your spine straight, but relaxed, allowing your shoulders to drop naturally. Experiment with different options until you find what works best for you. soft lighting. Harsh, bright lights can be jarring and distracting, so aim for soft, diffused lighting instead. Candles are a popular choice because they add warmth and a sense of ritual to your space. Alternatively, string lights, Himalayan salt lamps, or dimmable lamps can create a soothing glow. If you meditate during daylight hours, position your space near a window to take advantage of natural light. Nature-inspired decor. Incorporating elements of nature can enhance the calming atmosphere of your meditation space. Plants, flowers, or fresh herbs bring vitality and freshness, while stones, crystals, or shells evoke a grounding energy. Even images of landscapes, whether photographs, paintings, or prints, can evoke a sense of serenity and connection to the earth. Meaningful objects. Personalize your space with items that hold special significance for you. These could include spiritual symbols like statues of Buddha, deities, or saints, inspirational quotes written on cards or framed artwork, or mementos from meaningful experiences. Choose pieces that resonate with your values and aspirations, reminding you of your purpose and intentions. Aromatherapy. Scents have a profound impact on our emotions and mental state, making aromatherapy a wonderful addition to your meditation space. Incense, essential oils, or scented candles can infuse the air with calming fragrances like lavender, sandalwood, frankincense, or eucalyptus. As you breathe in these scents, imagine them cleansing negative energies and filling your space with positivity. Sound enhancements. Sound can play a significant role in setting the tone for your meditation practice. Gentle background music, nature sounds, or chanting can deepen your immersion. Consider investing in a small speaker or sound machine if you'd like to incorporate audio elements. Alternatively, silence itself can be a powerful teacher, encouraging you to tune into the subtleties of your inner world, altar or sacred centerpiece. Many people find it helpful to create a focal point in their meditation space, an altar or centerpiece that anchors their attention. This could be as simple as a single object, such as a candle or crystal, or more elaborate, featuring multiple items arranged thoughtfully. Whatever you choose, treat it with reverence, knowing that it represents your dedication to the practice. Minimalism and clutter-free design. Finally, strive for simplicity in your meditation space. Too many objects can overwhelm the senses and detract from the sense of calm you're trying to cultivate. Regularly declutter your space, removing anything that doesn't serve your practice or spark joy. Remember, less is often more when it comes to creating a peaceful environment, creating ritual around your space. Once you've assembled the physical elements of your meditation space, consider establishing rituals around its use. Rituals provide structure and continuity, helping you transition smoothly from everyday life into meditation mode. For example, you might start by tidying your space before each session, ensuring everything is neatly arranged. Lighting a candle or incense stick could serve as a cue that your practice is beginning. Similarly, dedicating a few moments to gratitude or intention setting can align your energy with the purpose of your meditation. Rituals also foster consistency, which is crucial for building a sustainable practice. When you approach your meditation space with reverence and routine, you reinforce its importance in your life. Over time, simply entering your space may trigger a relaxation response, priming your mind and body for stillness, adapting your space to different needs. It's worth noting that your meditation space doesn't need to remain static. It can evolve alongside your practice. For instance, if you're working on cultivating compassion, you might add images or symbols associated with loving kindness. If you're exploring visualization techniques, you could incorporate colors or objects that inspire imagery. Likewise, seasonal changes can influence your decor, bringing in autumn leaves, winter pine cones, spring blossoms, or summer seashells to reflect the passage of time. Flexibility is key. There will be days when you crave silence and solitude, and others when you seek inspiration from vibrant visuals or soothing sounds. Allow your space to adapt to your needs, trusting that it will always support you in whatever way feels right at the moment. Practical tips for small spaces. Not everyone has the luxury of a dedicated meditation room, and that's perfectly okay. With creativity and resourcefulness, you can transform even the smallest corner into a nurturing oasis. Here are some tips for maximizing limited space. Use foldable or stackable furniture that can be easily stored when not in use. Hang sheer curtains or fabric panels to create a visual boundary between your meditation area and the rest of the room. Utilize shelves or wall-mounted organizers to display meaningful objects without taking up floor space. Opt for multifunctional items such as a poof that doubles as storage or a tray that holds candles, incense, and journals. Remember, the essence of your meditation space lies not in its size, but in the intention behind it. Even a tiny alcove can radiate immense peace when infused with love and care. Closing reflections for Chapter 3. As we conclude this chapter, take a moment to envision your ideal meditation space. What does it look like? How does it feel? What elements would make it uniquely yours? Creating this space is an act of self-love, a declaration that your well-being matters. If you haven't already, begin gathering the materials you'll need to design your meditation area. Start small, adding one element at a time, and allow your space to grow organically. And remember, perfection isn't the goal. The beauty of your meditation space lies in its ability to reflect who you are and support your journey toward greater awareness and compassion. In the next chapter, we'll explore breathing techniques that release tension and cleanse negative energies. Until then, take a deep breath, exhale slowly, and carry this intention forward as you prepare your sacred space. Chapter 4. Breathing techniques to release tension. Welcome to Chapter 4, where we'll dive deeply into the transformative power of breathwork. Your breath is one of the most accessible tools you have for calming your mind, releasing tension, and cleansing negative energies from your body and spirit. It's always with you, no matter where you are or what challenges you face. And yet many of us take it for granted. Today we'll explore how mindful breathing can become a gateway to profound relaxation, clarity, and healing. So settle into your space, feel the rhythm of your breath, and let's begin this journey together. The science and spirituality of breath. Before we delve into specific techniques, let's take a moment to understand why breathing is so powerful. From a scientific perspective, the way we breathe directly impacts our nervous system. When you inhale deeply, your diaphragm expands, sending signals to your brain to activate the parasympathetic nervous system, the part responsible for rest and relaxation. Conversely, shallow or rapid breathing triggers the sympathetic nervous system, which prepares your body for fight or flight responses. In our fast-paced world, many of us default to shallow breathing without realizing it, perpetuating a state of chronic stress. From a spiritual standpoint, many traditions view the breath as a bridge between the physical and the divine. In Sanskrit, the ancient language of yoga and meditation, the breath is called prana, meaning life force or vital energy. Similarly, in Buddhism, mindful breathing, anapanasati, is seen as a foundation for cultivating awareness and insight. By focusing on your breath, you anchor yourself in the present moment, quieting the chatter of the mind and opening yourself to deeper states of consciousness. Breathing isn't just about survival, it's about thriving. Each inhale invites fresh energy into your being, while each exhale releases toxins, tension, and negativity. This simple exchange has the potential to transform not only your physiology, but also your emotional and mental well-being. Why focus on the breath? You might wonder why something as automatic as breathing requires conscious attention. After all, your body breathes whether you think about it or not, right? While that's true, becoming aware of your breath allows you to harness its full potential. Without mindfulness, your breathing patterns may reflect unconscious habits shaped by stress, anxiety, or fatigue. For example, during moments of overwhelm, you might hold your breath or breathe irregularly, exacerbating feelings of tension. By bringing awareness to your breath, you interrupt these patterns and create space for calmness to emerge. Focusing on your breath also serves as a form of meditation in itself. Unlike mantras or visualizations, which require imagination or memory, your breath is always available. It's constant, reliable, and ever-present. Even if your mind wanders or resists staying still, you can always return to your breath as an anchor. Over time, this practice builds resilience, helping you stay centered amidst life's inevitable ups and downs, basic principles of breathwork. Now that we've established why breathwork matters, let's discuss some foundational principles to guide your practice. Natural rhythm. Begin by observing your natural breathing pattern. Notice the pace, depth, and texture of your breath. Is it smooth and steady or choppy and uneven? There's no need to change anything at first, simply observe. This initial step cultivates awareness and sets the stage for deeper exploration. Diaphragmatic breathing. Most people breathe shallowly, using only the upper portion of their lungs. Diaphragmatic breathing, also known as belly breathing, engages the lower abdomen, allowing for fuller, more efficient breaths. To practice, place one hand on your chest and the other on your belly. As you inhale, feel your abdomen expand like a balloon filling with air. As you exhale, feel it contract gently inward. This technique maximizes oxygen intake and promotes relaxation. Mindful pausing. Between each inhale and exhale, pause briefly, a fraction of a second, to create a sense of spaciousness. These pauses allow your nervous system to reset and deepen the calming effects of your breath. Think of them as mini moments of stillness within the flow of your practice. Intentional exhalations. While both inhales and exhales are important, the exhale plays a particularly crucial role in releasing tension. Lengthening your exhale relative to your inhale activates the vagus nerve, further enhancing relaxation. Try doubling the length of your exhale compared to your inhale. For instance, inhaling for 4 counts and exhaling for 8. Consistency over perfection. Like any skill, breath work improves with practice. Don't worry if your mind wanders or your breathing feels awkward at first. The key is consistency, not perfection. Even a few minutes of focused breathing each day can yield significant benefits over time. Techniques to explore. With these principles in mind, let's explore several breathing techniques designed to release tension and cleanse negative energies. Each method offers unique benefits, so feel free to experiment and discover what resonates most with you. 1. Box breathing, square breathing. Box breathing is a simple yet highly effective technique used by athletes, performers, and even military personnel to manage stress and enhance focus. Here's how to practice it. Inhale slowly through your nose for a count of 4. Hold your breath for another 4 counts. Exhale gently through your mouth for 4 counts. Pause again for 4 counts before beginning the next cycle. Repeat this sequence for several minutes, visualizing a square or box as you move through each phase. The symmetry of the counts creates a rhythmic flow that steadies your mind and body. Box breathing is especially helpful for grounding yourself during moments of anxiety or overwhelm. Its structured nature provides a sense of control, making it ideal for beginners. 2. Alternate nostril breathing, Nadi Shodhana. Rooted in yogic tradition, alternate nostril breathing balances the left and right hemispheres of the brain, promoting harmony and clarity. Here's how to do it. Sit comfortably with your spine straight. Use your right thumb to close your right nostril and inhale deeply through your left nostril. At the top of your inhale, close your left nostril with your ring finger and release your thumb, exhaling through your right nostril. Inhale through your right nostril, then switch sides again, closing your right nostril and exhaling through your left. Continue alternating nostrils for several cycles, maintaining a steady pace. This technique calms the nervous system, clears energetic blockages, and fosters mental clarity. 3. Ocean breathing, Ujjayi pranayama, often referred to as ocean breathing. Ujjayi involves slightly constricting the back of your throat to create a soft, whisper-like sound resembling ocean waves. Here's how to practice it. Inhale deeply through your nose, imagining you're sipping air through a straw. Exhale slowly through your nose, keeping the same gentle constriction in your throat. Focus on the sound of your breath, letting it soothe and center you. Ocean breathing is excellent for cultivating presence and reducing stress. Its auditory quality makes it easier to maintain focus, especially during longer meditation sessions. 4. Extended exhale breathing. As mentioned earlier, extending your exhale relative to your inhale amplifies relaxation. Here's a variation to try. Inhale for a count of 3. Exhale for a count of 6. Gradually increase the ratio as you grow more comfortable. For example, inhaling for 4 counts and exhaling for 8. This technique encourages your body to release stored tension and negativity, leaving you feeling lighter and more grounded. 5. Cleansing breath, Kapalabhati. Kapalabhati, or skull shining breath, is a dynamic technique that invigorates the body and clears stagnant energy. Here's how to practice it. Sit upright with your hands resting on your knees. Take a deep inhale to prepare. Forcefully exhale through your nose by contracting your abdominal muscles quickly. Let your inhale happen passively, without effort. Continue this rapid pumping motion for 20-30 breaths, then pause and take a few normal breaths before repeating. Kapalabhati is energizing and detoxifying, making it a great choice for mornings or times when you need a boost. However, avoid practicing it if you're pregnant, menstruating heavily, or experiencing respiratory issues. Guided practice, deep relaxation through breath. Let's now transition into a guided breathing exercise designed to release tension and cleanse negative energies. Find a comfortable position, whether seated or lying down, and close your eyes if you're comfortable doing so. Begin by taking a slow, deep inhale through your nose for a count of 4. Feel your abdomen expand fully. Hold your breath for 4 counts, allowing the oxygen to circulate throughout your body. Exhale slowly through your mouth for 6 counts, imagining any tension or negativity leaving your body with each exhale. Pause briefly at the end of your exhale, creating a moment of stillness. Repeat this cycle for 5 to 10 minutes or longer if you'd like. As you breathe, visualize a cleansing light flowing through your body with each inhale. With each exhale, imagine dark clouds of negativity dissolving into the air, replaced by peace and clarity. Allow yourself to surrender completely to the process, trusting that every breath brings renewal. Integrating breathwork into daily life. While formal breathwork practices are incredibly beneficial, don't limit yourself to designated meditation sessions. You can incorporate mindful breathing into everyday activities to stay grounded and centered. For example, before starting your day, take 3 deep breaths to set an intention for positivity and calm. During stressful moments, pause and breathe deeply to regain composure. Before bed, practice extended exhale, breathing to relax your mind and prepare for sleep. By weaving breathwork into your daily routine, you create opportunities for mindfulness and self-care throughout the day. Closing reflections for Chapter 4. As we wrap up this chapter, take a moment to reflect on the power of your breath. It's a lifeline, a source of vitality, connection, and transformation. By learning to work with your breath consciously, you unlock a wealth of resources for managing stress, releasing tension, and cultivating inner peace. Remember, there's no right way to breathe. The goal isn't to achieve perfection, but to develop a relationship with your breath that feels supportive and nurturing. Whether you choose to practice box breathing, alternate nostril breathing, or simply notice your natural rhythm, trust that each breath is a gift, a reminder that you are alive and capable of growth. In the next chapter, we'll explore loving-kindness meditation. Metta, a heart-opening practice designed to foster compassion and dissolve negativity. Until then, take a deep breath, exhale slowly, and carry this awareness forward as you continue your journey. Chapter 5, Loving-Kindness Meditation, Metta. Welcome to Chapter 5, where we'll explore loving-kindness meditation or metta. This heart-centered practice is one of the most transformative tools for cultivating compassion, not only for others but also for yourself. It invites you to soften the edges of judgment, resentment, and fear, replacing them with warmth, kindness, and connection. As we delve into this chapter, I invite you to open your heart fully, trusting that love has the power to heal and transform. So settle into your space, take a deep breath, and let's embark on this journey of unconditional goodwill together. What is loving-kindness meditation? At its core, metta meditation is about generating feelings of love, care, and goodwill toward all beings, including yourself. The word metta comes from Pali, an ancient language of Buddhism, and it translates to loving-kindness, friendliness, or benevolence. This practice isn't just about sending positive thoughts outward, it's about nurturing a genuine sense of connection and empathy. In today's world, where division, stress, and negativity often dominate our lives, metta serves as a powerful antidote. It reminds us that we're not isolated individuals, we're part of an interconnected web of life. By extending kindness beyond our immediate circle, we break down barriers of separation and foster unity. But perhaps the most profound aspect of metta is how it begins within. Before we can truly offer love to others, we must first learn to give it to ourselves. The science behind compassion. Modern research supports what ancient wisdom has long taught. Compassion benefits both the giver and the receiver. Studies show that practicing loving-kindness meditation increases activity in brain regions associated with empathy, emotional regulation, and positive emotions. It reduces symptoms of anxiety, depression, and chronic pain, while boosting overall well-being. Physically, it lowers blood pressure, improves sleep quality, and strengthens the immune system. But beyond these measurable effects, metta creates a ripple effect. When you cultivate kindness, you inspire others to do the same. Your energy shifts, influencing those around you in subtle yet profound ways. Imagine walking into a room filled with tension, perhaps during a disagreement or after a stressful day, and consciously choosing to meet everyone with compassion. That simple act can diffuse hostility, paving the way for understanding and resolution. Why practice loving kindness? You might wonder why focusing on kindness matters so much. After all, isn't it enough to simply be nice to people? While being polite or considerate is valuable, metta goes deeper. It challenges you to extend goodwill even to those who challenge you, to see their humanity beneath their actions. This doesn't mean condoning harmful behavior. Rather, it means recognizing that everyone suffers in some way, and that suffering often manifests as anger, jealousy, or cruelty. Practicing metta also helps counteract negative self-talk, a common obstacle many face. How often do you criticize yourself for mistakes, dwell on perceived flaws, or compare yourself unfavorably to others? These habits create inner turmoil, making it difficult to experience peace. Through metta, you learn to treat yourself with the same tenderness and patience you'd offer a dear friend. Over time, this shift fosters self-acceptance and resilience. Finally, metta dissolves boundaries between us and them. In a world increasingly divided by politics, religion, culture, and identity, this practice reminds us of our shared humanity. Whether you're sending love to a stranger across the globe or someone sitting next to you, the intention remains the same: to nurture connection and dissolve isolation. How to practice loving-kindness meditation. Now that we've explored the why, let's dive into the how. Practicing metta involves silently repeating phrases of goodwill while visualizing specific individuals or groups. The traditional sequence moves from yourself outward. gradually expanding the circle of compassion. Here's a step-by-step guide. Begin with yourself. Start by directing kindness inward. This may feel uncomfortable at first, especially if you struggle with self-compassion. However, remember that you cannot pour from an empty cup. To genuinely extend love to others, you must first fill your own. Use phrases like, "May I be happy," "May I be healthy," "May I live with ease." Repeat these words slowly, allowing their meaning to sink in. Feel the warmth of kindness spreading through your heart. Extend to loved ones. Next, bring to mind someone you care deeply about, a family member, friend, mentor, or pet. Picture their face clearly and send them loving wishes. May you be happy. May you be safe. May you find peace. Notice any sensations that arise, perhaps a softening in your chest or tears of gratitude. Allow yourself to bask in the joy of connection. Include neutral people. Now think of someone you encounter regularly but don't have strong feelings toward, an acquaintance, co-worker, or neighbor. Extend the same phrases to them. May you be free from suffering. May you experience joy. May you know love. Watch as indifference melts away, replaced by genuine warmth. Challenge yourself with difficult people. This step can be challenging, but it's also where the real transformation happens. Visualize someone who has hurt or frustrated you, a difficult colleague, a critical family member, or even someone whose actions seem unforgivable. Offer them the same phrases. May you find healing. May you release pain. May you discover peace. Remember, you're not excusing their behavior, you're simply acknowledging their humanity. Compassion doesn't mean weakness, it means strength rooted in understanding. Expand to all beings. Finally, broaden your focus to include all living creatures, humans, animals, plants, and ecosystems. Envision waves of love radiating outward, touching every corner of the earth. Use phrases like, "May all beings be free from harm. May all beings find happiness. May all beings live in harmony." End your practice by returning to yourself, reaffirming your commitment to self-love and care. Tips for deepening your practice. While the basic structure of metta is straightforward, here are some tips to enhance your experience. Start small. If sending love to difficult people feels overwhelming, begin with easier steps. Focus on yourself and loved ones until you build confidence. Use visualization. Pair your phrases with vivid imagery. For example, imagine golden light surrounding the person you're focusing on, filling them with warmth and healing. Be patient. Compassion takes time to develop, especially toward those who challenge you. Approach this practice with curiosity rather than expectation. Feel the emotions. Don't rush through the phrases mechanically. Allow yourself to truly feel the sentiments behind the words. Tears, laughter, or tingling sensations are signs that your heart is opening. Or practice regularly. Like any skill, metta becomes more natural with repetition. Aim to incorporate it into your daily routine, even if only for 5 minutes. Guided practice, sending love and healing. Let's now transition into a guided metta meditation. Find a comfortable position, whether seated or lying down, and close your eyes if you're comfortable doing so. Take a few deep breaths to center yourself, then follow along. Begin by placing your hand over your heart. Feel its steady rhythm and remind yourself that you deserve love and care. Silently repeat, "May I be happy. May I be healthy. May I live with ease." Let these words resonate deeply, filling you with warmth. Next, bring to mind someone you love dearly. Picture their smile, hear their voice, and send them loving wishes. May you be safe. May you be peaceful. May you know joy. Feel the bond between you strengthening. Now think of someone neutral, someone you pass on the street or work alongside without much interaction. Send them the same phrases. May you be free from suffering. May you experience kindness. May you find fulfillment. Notice how your perspective shifts, creating space for connection. Challenge yourself by visualizing someone difficult. This could be someone who irritates you or has caused you pain. With courage and gentleness, offer them healing wishes. May you release anger. May you find forgiveness. May you discover peace. Observe any resistance that arises and breathe through it. Finally, expand your focus to include all beings. Imagine waves of golden light flowing outward, touching every living thing. Silently say, "May all beings be free from harm. May all beings find happiness. May all beings live in harmony." Rest in this expansive state of love for several moments before gently returning to the present, integrating loving kindness into daily life. While formal metta meditation is transformative, its principles can enrich everyday interactions. For example, when someone cuts you off in traffic, silently wish them safety and patience instead of reacting with frustration. Before meetings or conversations, set an intention to approach others with kindness and openness. Write notes of appreciation to friends, family, or co-workers, expressing gratitude for their presence in your life. By infusing your days with acts of compassion, you reinforce the lessons of metta and create a more harmonious existence for yourself and those around you. Closing reflections for Chapter 5. As we conclude this chapter, take a moment to reflect on the power of loving kindness. It's a force that transcends boundaries, heals wounds, and connects us to something greater than ourselves. Though it may feel vulnerable to open your heart so fully, trust that vulnerability is a strength, not a weakness. Every act of kindness ripples outward, creating a world that's kinder, gentler, and more compassionate. Remember, metta isn't about achieving perfection, it's about planting seeds of love and watching them grow over time. Some days you'll feel immense warmth and connection. Other days you may struggle to summon even a sliver of goodwill. Both experiences are valid. What matters is showing up consistently, knowing that each effort contributes to your growth. In the next chapter, we'll explore the body scan meditation, a grounding practice designed to reconnect you with your physical self and release stored tension. Until then, take a deep breath, exhale slowly, and carry this spirit of compassion forward as you move through your day. Chapter 6. Body Scan for Grounding. Welcome to Chapter 6, where we'll explore the profound practice of body scan meditation. This grounding technique invites you to reconnect with your physical self, releasing stored tension and fostering a deep sense of presence. In our fast-paced world, it's easy to lose touch with our bodies, to ignore subtle signals of discomfort or fatigue until they become overwhelming. Through the body scan, you'll learn to tune in with curiosity and compassion, creating space for healing and relaxation. So settle into your space, feel the weight of your body supported by the earth beneath you, and let's begin this journey of embodied awareness together. Why reconnect with your body? Before we dive into the specifics of the body scan, let's reflect on why reconnecting with your body matters so much. Many of us live predominantly in our heads, caught up in thoughts, worries, and plans, while neglecting the rich tapestry of sensations unfolding in our physical form. We may notice pain only when it becomes unbearable, or tension only when it manifests as headaches or muscle tightness. By bringing mindful attention to your body, you cultivate a deeper relationship with yourself, one rooted in listening rather than ignoring. The body is not just a vessel, it's a gateway to understanding your emotions, energy levels, and overall well-being. For example, have you ever felt a knot in your stomach before a stressful meeting, or noticed your jaw clenching during moments of frustration? These physical responses are messages from your body, signaling areas that need care or release. Ignoring these cues can lead to chronic stress, illness, or burnout. Conversely, acknowledging and addressing them fosters resilience and vitality. Grounding practices like the body scan also help anchor you in the present moment. When your mind races with worries about the future or regrets about the past, focusing on bodily sensations pulls you back to right here, right now. This shift in perspective allows you to experience life more fully, savoring each breath, movement, and sensation without judgment, the science behind the body scan. Modern research supports what ancient traditions have long understood. The mind-body connection is powerful. Studies show that body scan meditation reduces symptoms of anxiety, depression, and chronic pain, while improving sleep quality and emotional regulation. It activates the parasympathetic nervous system, the part responsible for rest and relaxation, helping your body recover from the effects of stress. One fascinating aspect of the body scan is its ability to enhance interoceptive awareness, the capacity to sense internal states like hunger, thirst, heartbeat, or muscle tension. Interoception plays a crucial role in regulating emotions and maintaining balance within the body. By practicing the body scan regularly, you sharpen this skill, becoming more attuned to your needs and better equipped to respond to them effectively. Additionally, the body scan serves as a bridge between mindfulness and somatic therapies. Somatic approaches focus on releasing trauma and negative energies stored in the body, often through movement, touch, or visualization. The body scan complements these methods by providing a safe container for observing and processing sensations without judgment. Over time, this practice helps dissolve blockages, restoring flow and harmony to your entire being. How to practice the body scan. Now that we've explored the why, let's delve into the how. Practicing the body scan involves systematically directing your attention to different parts of your body, starting at the top of your head and moving downward, or vice versa. The goal isn't to change anything, but to observe sensations as they arise, cultivating awareness and acceptance. Here's a step-by-step guide. Find a comfortable position. Begin by choosing a position that feels supportive and relaxing. Most people prefer lying down on their back with arms resting gently at their sides and legs slightly apart. However, sitting upright or even standing is perfectly fine if lying down feels uncomfortable. Ensure your spine is straight but relaxed, allowing your body to settle naturally. Settle into stillness. Take a few deep breaths to center yourself. Feel the weight of your body supported by the surface beneath you. Notice any areas of tension or ease. Silently affirm your intention to stay present throughout the practice. Start at the top of your head. Bring your attention to the crown of your head. Without straining, notice any sensations you might feel, perhaps warmth, tingling, pressure, or nothing at all. There's no right sensation to experience. Simply observe whatever arises. Move gradually. Downward slowly. Shift your focus, different regions of your body, pausing briefly at each one. Common areas include forehead and temples, eyes and cheeks, jaw and neck, shoulders and upper arms, hands and fingers, chest and abdomen, hips and lower back, thighs, knees, calves and feet. As you progress, pay attention to textures, temperatures, and movements. Is there tightness in your shoulders, a buzzing sensation in your fingertips, a heaviness in your chest? Allow each observation to deepen your connection to your body. Breathe into tension. If you encounter areas of discomfort or tension, imagine sending your breath directly into those spots. Visualize the inhale softening and expanding the area, while the exhale releases any lingering tightness. You don't need to force anything. Simply invite relaxation to occur. End with whole body awareness. Once you've scanned your entire body, expand your focus to include your whole being. Feel yourself as a unified field of sensations, interconnected and alive. Rest in this state of wholeness for several moments before gently returning to the present. Tips for deepening your practice. While the basic structure of the body scan is simple, here are some tips to enhance your experience. Go slowly. Resist the urge to rush through the process. Spend ample time with each region, allowing sensations to unfold naturally. Patience is key to uncovering subtleties you might otherwise overlook. use visualization. Pair your observations with imagery to deepen the impact. For example, picture golden light flowing through your body, dissolving tension and filling you with warmth. Be non-judgmental. Whatever sensations arise, pleasant, unpleasant, or neutral, are valid. Avoid labeling them as good or bad. Instead, greet them with curiosity and kindness. Notice patterns. Over time, you may notice recurring areas of tension or ease. Use this information to inform self-care practices, such as stretching, massage, or journaling. Practice regularly. Like any skill, the body scan improves with repetition. Aim to incorporate it into your routine, whether daily or weekly, to build consistency and familiarity. Yodhat's guided practice, scanning for relaxation and release. Let's now transition into a guided body scan meditation. Find a comfortable position, whether lying down, seated, or reclined, and close your eyes if you're comfortable doing so. Take a few deep breaths to settle into stillness, then follow along. Begin by placing your awareness at the crown of your head. Notice any sensations you might feel, perhaps warmth, coolness, or tingling. If nothing stands out, that's okay too. Simply observe. Gradually move your attention to your forehead and temples. Are they relaxed, or do you notice tightness? Imagine your breath flowing into these areas, inviting softness and ease. Shift your focus to your eyes and cheek. Feel the weight of your eyelids resting gently against your skin. Notice any tension around your jaw and release it with each exhale. Move down to your neck and shoulders, a common area for holding stress. Breathe deeply into these muscles, imagining them melting away any heaviness or strain. Continue down your arms, noticing sensations in your biceps, forearms, wrists, hands, and fingers. Wiggle your fingers slightly if it helps you tune in. Bring your attention to your chest and abdomen. Feel the rise and fall of your breath as air flows in and out. Picture your heart beating steadily, nourishing every cell with vitality. Explore your lower back and hips, sensing how they support your body. Allow any tension to dissolve, replaced by feelings of groundedness and stability. Finally, move down your legs, scanning your thighs, knees, calves, ankles, and feet. Wiggle your toes if it helps you connect with this region. End by expanding your awareness to encompass your entire body. Visualize yourself as a cohesive whole, bathed in light and love. Rest in this state of unity for several moments before gently returning to the present. Integrating the body scan into daily life. While formal body scan meditations are incredibly beneficial, their principles can enrich everyday experiences. For example, before bed, spend 5 minutes scanning your body to release tension and prepare for sleep. During work breaks, bring awareness to specific areas prone to stiffness, such as your neck, shoulders, or lower back. After exercise, use the body scan to check in with your muscles, promoting recovery and preventing injury. By incorporating these practices into your daily routine, you reinforce the lessons of the body scan and cultivate greater embodiment in all aspects of life. Closing reflections for Chapter 6. As we conclude this chapter, take a moment to reflect on the power of grounding through the body scan. It's a practice that reminds us we are more than our thoughts. We are living, breathing beings capable of profound connection and healing. By tuning into your body with patience and compassion, you unlock a wealth of resources for managing stress, releasing tension, and nurturing well-being. Remember, the body scan isn't about achieving perfection, it's about showing up consistently, trusting that each effort contributes to your growth. Some days, you'll feel deeply relaxed and connected. Other days, you may struggle to stay focused. Both experiences are valid. What matters is the willingness to listen, to honor the wisdom your body offers. In the next chapter, we'll explore visualization for cleansing, a creative practice designed to clear away negativity and restore clarity. Until then, take a deep breath, exhale slowly, and carry this spirit of grounded awareness forward as you move through your day. Chapter 7. Visualization for Cleansing. Welcome to Chapter 7, where we'll explore the transformative power of visualization for cleansing. This imaginative practice taps into the creative potential of your mind to release negativity, dissolve blockages, and restore clarity. Through vivid imagery and heartfelt intention, you can harness visualization as a tool for healing, cleansing not only your emotional and mental spaces, but also your energetic field. So, settle into your space, close your eyes if you're comfortable doing so, and let's embark on this journey of renewal together. What is visualization? At its core, visualization is the act of using your imagination to create mental images that evoke specific feelings, sensations, or outcomes. It's a bridge between thought and reality, a way to align your inner world with your desired experience. While visualization is often associated with goal setting or manifesting success, it's equally powerful for releasing what no longer serves you. When applied to cleansing negative energies, visualization becomes a form of energetic hygiene. Just as you might wash away dirt from your skin or clear clutter from your home, visualization allows you to purify your spirit. By imagining scenarios that symbolize cleansing, such as standing under a waterfall, basking in radiant light, or watching dark clouds dissipate, you signal to your subconscious mind that transformation is possible. Over time, these visualizations imprint themselves onto your psyche, fostering lasting change. The beauty of visualization lies in its accessibility. Unlike physical tools or external resources, it requires nothing more than your willingness to engage. Whether you're new to meditation or a seasoned practitioner, visualization offers a versatile and intuitive approach to self-care. The science behind visualization. Modern neuroscience reveals why visualization works so effectively. When you imagine an action or scenario, your brain activates similar neural pathways as it would during actual experiences. For example, studies have shown that athletes who mentally rehearse their routines perform better because their brains practice the movements without physical exertion. Similarly, when you visualize yourself releasing tension or embracing peace, your body responds as though those changes are occurring in real time. Visualization also influences the autonomic nervous system, which governs functions like heart rate, digestion, and stress response. By picturing calming images, such as sunlight warming your skin or waves washing over your feet, you activate the parasympathetic nervous system, promoting relaxation and recovery. This physiological shift supports emotional regulation, helping you process and release negativity more effectively. On a deeper level, visualization connects you to the language of symbols, universal archetypes that resonate across cultures and traditions. Water represents purification, fire signifies transformation, and light embodies clarity and hope. By engaging with these symbols, you access layers of meaning beyond logic, tapping into the collective unconscious and amplifying the impact of your practice. Why use visualization for cleansing? You might wonder why visualization matters so much in the context of cleansing negative energies. After all, isn't meditation alone sufficient for letting go of stress or fear? While mindfulness and concentration are foundational practices, visualization adds depth and dimension to your efforts. Here's why. Engages the imagination. Your imagination is a potent force, one capable of shaping your reality. By crafting vivid mental pictures, you bypass resistance and skepticism, allowing your subconscious mind to embrace new possibilities. Provides emotional relief. Negative emotions often feel abstract or overwhelming. Visualization gives them form, making it easier to identify, confront, and release them. For instance, imagining anger as smoke rising into the sky transforms an intangible feeling into something tangible and manageable. Fosters empowerment. Visualization reminds you that you hold agency over your energy and well-being. Instead of passively enduring negativity, you actively participate in clearing it. Reclaiming control over your inner landscape. Enhances other practices. Pairing visualization with techniques like breathing exercises, chanting, or affirmations multiplies their effectiveness. For example, visualizing golden light filling your lungs during deep breaths amplifies the sense of renewal and vitality. It creates lasting change. Because visualization engages both the conscious and subconscious mind, its effects extend beyond the meditation session itself. The images and intentions you cultivate linger in your awareness, influencing your thoughts, behaviors, and interactions throughout the day. How to practice visualization for cleansing. Now that we've explored the why, let's delve into the how. Practicing visualization involves creating detailed mental scenarios that reflect your desire to cleanse and heal. Here's a step-by-step guide. Set an intention. Begin by clarifying your purpose. Are you seeking to release stress, forgive someone, or detoxify your energy field? Setting a clear intention ensures focus and direction during your practice. Find a comfortable position. Choose a posture that feels supportive and relaxing, whether seated, lying down, or reclined. Ensure your spine is straight but relaxed, allowing your body to settle naturally. Close your eyes and breathe deeply. Take several slow, deep breaths to center yourself. Feel your body growing heavier and more grounded with each exhale. Invite calmness and openness into your being. Create a mental image. Imagine a scene that resonates with cleansing and purification. Popular choices include standing under a cascading waterfall, feeling fresh water wash away tension and negativity, being surrounded by radiant white or golden light, dissolving shadows and restoring clarity. Watching dark clouds drift apart, revealing a bright blue sky filled with warmth and peace. Visualizing roots growing from your feet into the earth, grounding and stabilizing your energy. Engage all senses. Make your visualization as vivid as possible by incorporating sensory details. What does the water feel like against your skin? How does the light smell or sound? Does the earth beneath you emanate warmth or coolness? Engaging multiple senses deepens immersion and strengthens the impact. Release negativity. As you visualize cleansing, imagine any lingering negativity leaving your body and energy field. Picture it dissolving, dispersing, or transforming into something neutral or positive. For example, envision heavy stones falling from your shoulders or swirling winds carrying away worries. Invite positivity. Once you've cleared space, invite qualities like love, joy, and peace to fill the void. Imagine these attributes entering your body as glowing light, soothing sounds, or comforting scents. Allow yourself to bask in their presence. End with gratitude. Conclude your practice by expressing gratitude for the opportunity to cleanse, for your commitment to growth, and for the support of unseen forces guiding your journey. Rest in this state of appreciation for several moments before gently returning to the present. Guided practice. Purification through light and water. Let's now transition into a guided visualization designed to cleanse negative energies and restore balance. Find a comfortable position, whether seated or lying down, and close your eyes if you're comfortable doing so. Take a few deep breaths to settle into stillness, then follow along. Begin by setting an intention. Silently affirm your desire to release anything that weighs you down, stress, fear, resentment, or doubt. Trust that this practice will support your healing. Now picture yourself standing at the edge of a lush forest. Before you stretches a magnificent waterfall cascading into a crystal clear pool below. The air is cool and refreshing, carrying the scent of pine and wildflowers. Hear the rhythmic rush of water as it tumbles downward, creating ripples that dance in the sunlight. Step closer to the waterfall and allow its spray to mist your face. Feel droplets landing softly on your skin, cooling and reviving you. As you stand beneath the cascade, imagine the water washing away every trace of negativity. Picture tension melting from your muscles, fears dissolving into foam, and doubts swirling away downstream. Next, envision radiant white or golden light descending from above, enveloping your entire being. This light carries unconditional love, forgiveness, and healing. Feel it penetrating every cell, illuminating hidden corners and dispelling shadows. With each breath, absorb its warmth and brilliance, knowing that you are safe, supported, and whole. If there are specific areas of concern, perhaps pain in your back, heaviness in your chest, or lingering sadness, direct extra attention to them. Imagine the light dissolving blockages, restoring flow, and replacing discomfort with ease. Finally, see yourself stepping out of the waterfall, cleansed and renewed. Feel lighter, freer, and more grounded than before. Take a moment to thank the elements, water, light, and earth, for their assistance. When you're ready, slowly open your eyes and return to the present, carrying this sense of clarity forward. Tips for deepening your practice. While the basic structure of visualization is simple, here are some tips to enhance your experience. Be specific. Tailor your visualizations to address particular challenges or goals. For example, if you're working on self-forgiveness, imagine writing a letter of apology and burning it, releasing guilt into the flames. Use symbols wisely. Choose imagery that resonates deeply with you. Water, fire, light, and nature are common themes, but you can experiment with others, such as keys, unlocking doors, balloons floating upward, or flowers blooming. Stay open. Allow your imagination to guide you rather than adhering rigidly to predetermined scripts. Sometimes unexpected images arise. Trust that they carry valuable insights. Pair with affirmations. Combine visualization with positive statements like, "I am free from negativity," or "I welcome peace and clarity." These affirmations reinforce your intentions and anchor them in your consciousness. Practice regularly. Like any skill, visualization improves with repetition. Aim to incorporate it into your routine, whether daily or weekly, to build consistency and familiarity. Integrating visualization into daily life. While formal visualization meditations are incredibly beneficial, their principles can enrich everyday experiences. For example, during stressful moments, pause and visualize calming imagery, such as waves lapping at the shore or sunlight streaming through trees, to regain composure. Before meetings or challenging conversations, imagine yourself surrounded by protective light, shielding you from negativity. At bedtime, picture your body bathed in soothing colors, inviting restful sleep and peaceful dreams. By weaving visualization into your daily life, you reinforce its lessons and cultivate greater resilience, creativity, and joy. Closing reflections for Chapter 7. As we conclude this chapter, take a moment to reflect on the power of visualization. It's a practice that bridges the seen and unseen, the tangible and intangible, offering a pathway to profound transformation. By engaging your imagination with intention and heart, you unlock a wealth of resources for managing stress, releasing negativity, and nurturing well-being. Remember, visualization isn't about achieving perfection. It's about showing up consistently, trusting that each effort contributes to your growth. Some days, your images may feel vibrant and lifelike. Other days, they may seem faint or elusive. Both experiences are valid. What matters is the willingness to dream, to envision a brighter future, and take steps toward realizing it. In the next chapter, we'll explore gratitude practice for positivity, a heart-opening exercise designed to shift your perspective and amplify joy. Until then, take a deep breath, exhale slowly, and carry this spirit of creative cleansing forward as you move through your day. Chapter 8. Gratitude Practice for Positivity. Welcome to Chapter 8, where we'll explore the transformative power of gratitude practice. Gratitude is more than just saying thank you. It's a mindset, a way of seeing the world through the lens of appreciation and abundance. When cultivated intentionally, gratitude has the ability to shift your perspective, dissolve negativity, and infuse your life with joy and meaning. So settle into your space, take a deep breath, and let's embark on this journey of heartfelt thankfulness together. What is gratitude? At its core, gratitude is the recognition and acknowledgement of goodness in our lives, whether big or small, obvious or subtle. It's about noticing what's working well, appreciating what we have, and honoring the people, experiences, and circumstances that enrich our existence. While gratitude may seem simple, its impact is profound. It rewires your brain, fosters resilience, and strengthens relationships, creating a ripple effect that touches every aspect of your life. In many spiritual traditions, including Buddhism, gratitude is considered a cornerstone of happiness and contentment. Instead of fixating on what's lacking or dwelling on challenges, gratitude invites us to focus on what's present and sufficient. This shift in perspective doesn't deny difficulties. Rather, it provides a foundation of positivity from which to navigate them. By practicing gratitude regularly, you cultivate an attitude of abundance, replacing scarcity thinking with trust and optimism. The science behind gratitude. Modern research supports what ancient wisdom has long taught. Gratitude benefits both the mind and body. Studies show that practicing gratitude reduces symptoms of anxiety, depression, and stress, while enhancing overall well-being. It increases activity in brain regions associated with empathy, emotional regulation, and reward processing. Physically, it lowers blood pressure, improves sleep quality, and boosts immune function. But perhaps the most remarkable finding is how gratitude fosters social connection. When you express appreciation, you strengthen bonds with others, creating a sense of belonging and mutual support. For example, thanking a colleague for their help not only brightens their day but also reinforces teamwork and collaboration. Similarly, acknowledging a loved one's efforts deepens intimacy and trust. On a deeper level, gratitude aligns you with the flow of life itself. When you pause to appreciate the gifts around you, the warmth of the sun, the kindness of strangers, the beauty of nature, you tap into a universal rhythm of giving and receiving. This awareness fosters humility and reverence, reminding you that you're part of something greater than yourself. Why practice gratitude? You might wonder why focusing on gratitude matters so much. After all, isn't it enough to simply feel thankful when good things happen? While spontaneous gratitude is valuable, intentional practice amplifies its effects, helping you rewire your brain for lasting change. Here's why. Why shifts perspective. Life is rarely perfect and challenges are inevitable. Gratitude helps you reframe adversity by highlighting silver linings or lessons learned. For example, losing a job might initially feel devastating, but reflecting on the opportunity to explore new paths can inspire hope and action. Dissolves negativity. Bias. The human brain is wired to prioritize negative experiences over positive ones, a survival mechanism known as negativity bias. Gratitude counteracts this tendency by training your mind to notice and savor the good, creating balance and harmony. Fosters resilience. When faced with setbacks, gratitude reminds you of your strengths and resources. By focusing on what you still have, health, relationships, skills, you build the confidence needed to overcome obstacles, enhances relationships. Expressing gratitude strengthens connections, whether with family, friends, colleagues, or even strangers. A heartfelt thank you communicates care and respect, fostering reciprocity and goodwill. Amplifies joy. Gratitude magnifies positive emotions, making moments of happiness feel richer and more meaningful. It encourages mindfulness, inviting you to fully experience each gift as it unfolds. How to practice gratitude. Now that we've explored the why, let's delve into the how. Practicing gratitude involves cultivating awareness of the blessings in your life and expressing appreciation for them. Here's a step-by-step guide. Start small. Begin by noticing simple pleasures. The taste of your morning coffee, the sound of laughter, the comfort of a warm blanket. These seemingly ordinary moments often hold extraordinary significance, when viewed through the lens of gratitude. Keep a gratitude journal. One of the most effective ways to practice gratitude is by writing it down. Each day, jot down 3 to 5 things you're grateful for. They don't need to be monumental achievements, even minor joys count. Over time, reviewing your entries reveals patterns of abundance and positivity. Express appreciation. Don't keep your gratitude to yourself. Share it with others. Write a heartfelt note, send a text, or say thank you face to face. Letting someone know they've made a difference not only brightens their day, but also reinforces your own sense of connection. Reflect before bed in your day by reflecting on moments of gratitude. Whether it's recalling a kind gesture, celebrating progress toward a goal, or simply appreciating the gift of another day, this practice sets a positive tone for restful sleep. Use affirmations. Pair gratitude with affirmations like, "I am surrounded by blessings," or "I find joy in the present moment." These statements reinforce your intentions and anchor them in your consciousness. Visualize abundance. Combine gratitude with visualization by imagining yourself surrounded by everything you cherish. Picture loved ones nearby, opportunities unfolding, and dreams manifesting. Feel the warmth of appreciation filling your heart. Practice mindful gratitude. During meditation or daily activities, bring mindful attention to what you're experiencing. If you're eating, savor each bite. If you're walking, notice the sights, sounds, and textures around you. Approach each moment with curiosity and appreciation. Guided practice, cultivating gratitude. Let's now transition into a guided gratitude practice designed to amplify positivity and deepen your sense of connection. Find a comfortable position, whether seated or lying down, and close your eyes if you're comfortable doing so. Take a few deep breaths to settle into stillness, then follow along. Begin by setting an intention. Silently affirm your desire to cultivate gratitude, to see the world through the lens of appreciation and abundance. Trust that this practice will nourish your spirit and uplift your heart. Now bring to mind 3 specific things you're grateful for today. They could be large or small, recent or long-standing. Perhaps it's the smile of a stranger, the support of a friend, or the beauty of a sunset. Visualize each item clearly, immersing yourself in its details. As you reflect on each blessing, allow feelings of gratitude to arise naturally. Notice any sensations in your body, a warmth in your chest, a lightness in your limbs, or a smile spreading across your face. Let these emotions deepen your connection to the moment. Next, imagine extending gratitude outward to the people, animals, plants, and ecosystems that contribute to your well-being. Picture waves of appreciation radiating from your heart, touching everyone and everything around you. Finally, return to yourself. Acknowledge the effort, courage, and resilience you bring to your life. Thank yourself for showing up, for learning, and for growing. Rest in this state of appreciation for several moments before gently returning to the present. Tips for deepening your practice. While the basic structure of gratitude practice is straightforward, here are some tips to enhance your experience. Be specific instead of vaguely stating, "I'm grateful for my health." Specify what aspects of your health you appreciate. For example, "I'm grateful for my strong legs that carried me through today's walk." Details deepen authenticity. Look beyond the obvious. Challenge yourself to find gratitude in unexpected places. Even difficult situations offer opportunities for growth, learning, or insight. Make it a habit. Consistency is key. Incorporate gratitude into your daily routine, whether during breakfast, commute, bedtime, or meditation sessions, to build momentum and familiarity. Pair with other practices. Combine gratitude with techniques like breathing exercises, affirmations, or loving-kindness meditation to multiply their effectiveness. For example, breathe in gratitude and exhale negativity. Celebrate milestones. Take time to reflect on personal achievements, milestones, and moments of triumph. Celebrating progress reinforces motivation and self-worth, integrating gratitude into daily life. While formal gratitude practices are incredibly beneficial, their principles can enrich everyday experiences. For example, during meals, silently thank the farmers, chefs, and distributors who contributed to your food. Savor each bite with mindfulness and appreciation. In conversations, acknowledge others' contributions by expressing thanks for their insights, efforts, or presence. On challenging days, remind yourself of past successes or sources of strength, anchoring your faith in better times ahead. By weaving gratitude into your daily life, you reinforce its lessons and cultivate greater joy, connection, and fulfillment. Closing reflections for Chapter 8. As we conclude this chapter, take a moment to reflect on the power of gratitude. It's a practice that transforms not only your inner world, but also your outer reality. By choosing to focus on the good, you create a feedback loop of positivity, one that attracts more blessings and inspires others to do the same. Remember, gratitude isn't about ignoring difficulties or pretending everything is perfect. It's about finding light even in darkness, hope even in uncertainty, and beauty even in imperfection. Some days gratitude may feel effortless, other days it may require conscious effort. Both experiences are valid. What matters is the willingness to look for and honor the good. In the next chapter, we'll explore integrating mindfulness into daily life, offering practical tools to stay present and grounded amidst the busyness of modern living. Until then, take a deep breath, exhale slowly, and carry this spirit of appreciation forward as you move through your day. Chapter 9. Integrating mindfulness into daily life. Welcome to Chapter 9, where we'll explore the art of integrating mindfulness into daily life. Up until now, we've focused on formal meditation practices, techniques designed to cleanse negative energies, cultivate compassion, and deepen self-awareness. While these structured exercises are invaluable, mindfulness isn't limited to designated sessions or cushions. It's a way of being, a lens through which you can approach every moment with presence, curiosity, and care. In this chapter, we'll uncover how to weave mindfulness into the fabric of your everyday existence, transforming ordinary activities into opportunities for growth and connection. So settle into your space, take a deep breath, and let's embark on this journey of embodied awareness together. What does it mean to live mindfully? At its essence, living mindfully means paying attention to the present moment without judgment. It's about noticing what's happening right here, right now, in your body, your mind, your surroundings, and allowing it to exist without trying to fix, control, or escape it. This simple yet profound shift in perspective has the power to transform how you experience life. Mindfulness invites you to step out of autopilot mode, the tendency to rush through tasks, dwell on the past, or worry about the future, and instead tune into the richness of the present. Whether you're brushing your teeth, washing dishes, or having a conversation, mindfulness encourages you to show up fully, engaging all your senses and meeting each moment with openness. Living mindfully doesn't mean achieving some lofty state of perpetual calm or bliss. Life is messy, unpredictable, and often challenging. Mindfulness simply provides tools to navigate these complexities with greater ease and resilience. By cultivating awareness, you learn to respond rather than react, making choices that align with your values and intentions. The science behind everyday mindfulness. Modern research continues to validate the benefits of integrating mindfulness into daily life. Studies show that mindful living reduces stress, improves focus, enhances emotional regulation, and boosts overall well-being. It strengthens neural pathways associated with attention, empathy, and decision-making while weakening those linked to impulsivity and negativity bias. One fascinating aspect of mindfulness is its ability to rewire the brain over time. Neuroplasticity, the brain's capacity to adapt and change, means that consistent mindfulness practice literally reshapes your neural circuits, fostering habits of presence and positivity. For example, Regularly pausing to notice your breath or savor a meal trains your brain to prioritize awareness and appreciation even during stressful situations. On a physiological level, mindfulness activates the parasympathetic nervous system, promoting relaxation and recovery. It lowers cortisol levels, reduces inflammation, and improves cardiovascular health. These effects not only enhance physical vitality, but also create a stable foundation for mental clarity and emotional balance. Beyond individual benefits, mindful living extends outward, influencing relationships, communities, and even the planet. When you act with intention and compassion, you inspire others to do the same, creating a ripple effect of kindness and understanding. Why integrate mindfulness into daily life? You might wonder why bringing mindfulness into everyday activities matters so much. After all, isn't it enough to meditate for a few minutes each day? While formal practice lays the groundwork, true transformation occurs when mindfulness permeates all aspects of your life. Here's why integration is essential. Deepens presence. Formal meditation creates pockets of awareness, but integrating mindfulness ensures that presence becomes a continuous thread throughout your day. Instead of compartmentalizing mindfulness, you infuse it into every activity, no matter how mundane. Enhances joy. Many of life's most beautiful moments happen outside of meditation. Watching a sunset, sharing laughter with friends, or tasting delicious food. Mindfulness allows you to fully experience these joys, amplifying their impact and meaning. Builds resilience. Challenges are inevitable, but mindfulness equips you to face them with grace and wisdom. By staying grounded in the present, you avoid getting swept away by fear, frustration, or overwhelm. Strengthens relationships. Mindful communication fosters deeper connections. Listening attentively, speaking kindly, and responding thoughtfully create an atmosphere of mutual respect and trust, supports sustainability. Living mindfully encourages conscious consumption, whether it's eating seasonally, reducing waste, or honoring the interconnectedness of all beings. This eco-conscious approach benefits both personal well-being and planetary health. How to practice mindfulness throughout the day. Now that we've explored the why, let's delve into the how. Practicing mindfulness in daily life involves cultivating awareness of your actions, thoughts, and sensations as they unfold. Here's a step-by-step guide. Start with intention. Begin each day by setting an intention to stay mindful. Silently affirm your commitment to showing up fully, whether during routine tasks or unexpected challenges. Anchor in the breath. Use your breath as a touchstone to return to the present moment. Whenever you notice your mind wandering, gently bring your attention back to your inhales and exhales. Feel the air entering and leaving your nostrils, expanding and contracting your abdomen. Engage your senses. During any activity, immerse yourself in sensory details. If you're drinking tea, notice its aroma, temperature, and flavor. If you're walking, feel the texture of the ground beneath your feet and the rhythm of your steps. Engaging your senses anchors you in the here and now. Slow down. Rushing often leads to distraction and stress. Consciously slow down your movements and speech, giving yourself permission to savor each moment. This deliberate pace cultivates patience and appreciation. Notice transitions. Pay attention to moments of transition, waking up, commuting, starting a new task. These liminal spaces offer opportunities to pause, breathe, and reset your energy. Practice gratitude. Pair mindfulness with gratitude by appreciating the small wonders around you. Notice the play of light on leaves, the sound of raindrops, or the warmth of sunlight on your skin. Acknowledge these gifts, silently or aloud. Check in regularly set reminders throughout the day to pause and check in with yourself. Ask questions like, where am I holding tension? Or, what emotions am I feeling right now? This habit fosters self-awareness and prevents burnout. Respond rather than react. When faced with triggers or conflicts, Take a mindful pause before responding. Breathe deeply, observe your thoughts and feelings, and choose words or actions rooted in compassion and clarity. Guided practice. Mindful eating. Let's now transition into a guided mindfulness practice centered around eating, an activity we often perform hastily or distractedly. Find a quiet spot with minimal interruptions and select a snack or meal you enjoy. Sit comfortably, close your eyes if you're comfortable doing so, and follow along. Begin by taking a few deep breaths to center yourself. Feel your body growing heavier and more grounded with each exhale. Invite calmness and openness into your being. Now bring your attention to your food. Observe its appearance, texture, and color. Notice any aromas wafting toward you. Allow anticipation to build naturally. Take a small bite, chewing slowly and thoroughly. Pay attention to the flavors unfolding on your tongue. Sweetness, bitterness, tanginess, or umami. Feel the texture against your teeth and gums. As you swallow, visualize the nutrients nourishing your body, fueling your cells with vitality and strength. Picture energy radiating outward, supporting every movement and function. Continue eating in this manner, savoring each bite fully. If your mind wanders, gently bring your focus back to the sensory experience. End by expressing gratitude for the food itself, the hands that prepared it, and the ecosystems that sustained it. Rest in this state of appreciation for several moments before continuing with your day. Tips for deepening your practice. While the basic structure of mindful living is straightforward, here are some tips to enhance your experience. Be patient. Developing mindfulness takes time. Don't expect perfection. Simply celebrate small victories along the way. Use reminders. Place sticky notes, set alarms, or use apps to prompt mindfulness throughout the day. Even brief pauses can make a significant difference. Experiment with activities. Try applying mindfulness to different tasks: washing dishes, folding laundry, gardening, or exercising. Each activity offers unique opportunities for presence. Pair with breathing exercises. Combine mindfulness with breathing techniques to deepen relaxation and focus. For example, inhale gratitude and exhale tension during transitions. Reflect daily. At the end of each day, reflect on moments when mindfulness felt easy or challenging. What did you learn? How can you grow tomorrow? Integrating mindfulness into specific areas of life. While mindfulness applies universally, certain areas benefit particularly from intentional practice. Let's explore a few examples. Work. Take mindful breaks to stretch, breathe, or walk outside. Listen actively during meetings, focusing on colleagues' words without interrupting. Prioritize one task at a time, resisting multitasking whenever possible. Relationships. Practice active listening by giving your full attention to loved ones. Express appreciation regularly, acknowledging their efforts and qualities. Respond with empathy during disagreements, seeking understanding rather than victory. Movement. Incorporate mindfulness into yoga, tai chi, or stretching routines. Focus on the sensations of walking, running, or dancing, syncing breath with motion. Explore outdoor activities like hiking or swimming, connecting with nature's rhythms. Technology use. Limit screen time by setting boundaries and scheduling tech-free periods. Before checking social media or emails, pause and ask yourself, is this necessary? Engage consciously with digital content, choosing uplifting and meaningful sources. Closing reflections for Chapter 9. As we conclude this chapter, take a moment to reflect on the power of mindful living. It's a practice that transforms not only your inner world, but also your outer reality. By choosing to embrace each moment with awareness and care, you create a life rich with texture, depth, and meaning. Remember, mindfulness isn't about achieving perfection. It's about showing up consistently, trusting that each effort contributes to your growth. Some days, mindfulness may feel effortless. Other days, it may require conscious effort. Both experiences are valid. What matters is the willingness to pay attention, to honor the beauty and complexity of existence. In the next chapter, we'll explore cultivating patience and consistency, offering insights and strategies to sustain your meditation practice over time. Until then, take a deep breath. Exhale slowly and carry this spirit of mindful presence forward as you move through your day. Chapter 10. Cultivating Patience and Consistency. Welcome to Chapter 10, where we'll explore the vital qualities of patience and consistency, two cornerstones of sustainable growth and transformation. While meditation offers profound tools for cleansing negative energies, cultivating compassion, and deepening awareness, its true magic unfolds over time. Like nurturing a garden or learning a musical instrument, progress requires dedication, trust, and an unwavering commitment to showing up. In this chapter, we'll delve into how patience and consistency can empower your practice, helping you navigate challenges, celebrate small victories, and build resilience along the way. So settle into your space, take a deep breath, and let's embark on this journey of steady, heartfelt effort together. Why patience matters in meditation. At its core, patience is the ability to endure delays, setbacks, or discomfort without frustration or resistance. It's about trusting the process, even when results aren't immediate or obvious. When applied to meditation, patience becomes a lifeline, a reminder that transformation doesn't happen overnight but unfolds gradually, layer by layer. Many people approach meditation with high expectations, hoping for instant clarity, peace, or enlightenment. While these experiences are possible, they're not guaranteed, and often they arise only after sustained effort. The truth is, meditation isn't always glamorous or serene. Some days your mind will race uncontrollably. Other days, you may feel restless or bored. These moments aren't failures, they're part of the journey. Patience allows you to embrace them with grace, knowing that every step contributes to your evolution. In Buddhism, patience, Kanti, is considered one of the 6 perfections, paramitas, alongside generosity, ethics, wisdom, energy, and concentration. This emphasis reflects its importance as a virtue, not just for spiritual development but for navigating life itself. By cultivating patience, you learn to soften resistance, release attachment to outcomes, and find beauty in the unfolding present. The science behind patience. Modern research supports what ancient traditions have long understood. Patience benefits both the mind and body. Studies show that practicing patience reduces stress, enhances emotional regulation, and improves decision-making skills. It strengthens neural pathways associated with delayed gratification, impulse control, and perseverance, all essential traits for personal growth. On a physiological level, patience lowers cortisol levels, reducing inflammation and improving cardiovascular health. These effects create a stable foundation for mental clarity and emotional balance, enabling you to face challenges with greater ease and resilience. Interestingly, patience also fosters creativity. When you give yourself permission to move slowly and explore possibilities without rushing, innovative solutions often emerge naturally. This openness to experimentation aligns perfectly with meditation, where curiosity and playfulness are key ingredients for success. Beyond individual benefits, patience extends outward, influencing relationships, communities, and even global systems. When you act with calmness and consideration, you inspire others to do the same, creating a ripple effect of kindness and understanding. Why consistency is key. While patience provides the mindset, consistency supplies the momentum. Consistency means showing up regularly, not necessarily for hours at a time, but with steady, deliberate effort. Just as daily exercise strengthens muscles, consistent meditation builds mental resilience, emotional stability, and spiritual depth. Think of consistency as planting seeds in fertile soil. Each session waters the roots, encouraging growth beneath the surface. Over time, these efforts yield visible results: greater focus, reduced stress, enhanced self-awareness, but only if you commit to the process. Skipping sessions or expecting quick fixes undermines progress, leaving you frustrated and disheartened. Consistency also reinforces habits, making mindfulness and meditation second nature. The more frequently you practice, the easier it becomes to access states of calm and clarity, even during challenging moments. This adaptability ensures that your practice serves you not just on the cushion, but in every aspect of life. How to cultivate patience and consistency. Now that we've explored the why, let's delve into the how. Cultivating patience and consistency involves developing strategies to overcome obstacles, stay motivated, and honor your unique rhythm. Here's a step-by-step guide. Set realistic expectations. Begin by acknowledging that meditation is a lifelong journey, not a destination. Let go of rigid goals or timelines, focusing instead on the joy of discovery and growth. Start small. If carving out 30 minutes feels daunting, start with 5 or 10 minutes. Short, manageable sessions reduce overwhelm and increase the likelihood of sticking with your practice. Create a routine. Designate specific times for meditation, whether first thing in the morning, during lunch breaks, or before bed. Anchoring your practice to existing routines minimizes decision fatigue and fosters habit formation. Celebrate small wins. Notice and appreciate incremental progress, whether it's sitting still for an extra minute, observing thoughts without judgment, or feeling slightly calmer after a session. These milestones fuel motivation and reinforce commitment. Embrace imperfection. Accept that some days will be harder than others. Instead of judging yourself harshly, treat lapses with kindness and curiosity. Ask, what can I learn from this experience? Use accountability tools. Track your progress using journals, apps, or calendars. Seeing streaks of consecutive days builds pride and encourages continuation. Alternatively, partner with a friend or join a group to share insights and support. Focus on process, not outcome. Shift your attention from achieving specific results to enjoying the act of meditating itself. Savor the sensations, emotions, and realizations that arise during each session, regardless of their perceived value. Practice self-compassion. Remind yourself that everyone struggles with consistency at times. Offer yourself the same encouragement and forgiveness you'd extend to a loved one facing similar challenges. Reflect regularly. Periodically review your journey, noting patterns, breakthroughs, and areas for improvement. And reflection deepens understanding and clarifies intentions, keeping you aligned with your purpose. Trust the journey. Remember that every moment spent in meditation contributes to your overall well-being. Even if immediate benefits aren't apparent, trust that seeds planted today will blossom tomorrow. Guided practice. Affirming patience and commitment. Let's now transition into a guided meditation designed to cultivate patience and consistency. Find a comfortable position, whether seated or lying down, and close your eyes if you're comfortable doing so. Take a few deep breaths to settle into stillness, then follow along. Begin by placing your hand over your heart. Feel its steady rhythm and remind yourself that you deserve love, care, and growth. Silently affirm your intention to embody patience and consistency throughout your journey. Now visualize a seed buried in rich, fertile soil. This seed represents your meditation practice, the potential for transformation waiting to unfold. Picture sunlight warming the earth, rain nourishing the roots, and gentle breezes stirring the leaves above. Imagine tending to this seed daily, watering it, pulling weeds, and protecting it from harm. Each drop of water symbolizes a moment of presence. Each ray of sunlight signifies clarity, and each breeze embodies resilience. Trust that your efforts, no matter how small, contribute to growth. As the weeks pass, picture the seed sprouting tender shoots, breaking through the soil toward the light. Feel a sense of pride and wonder as these fragile stems strengthen, reaching higher and spreading wider. Over months and years, envision the plant maturing into a lush, vibrant tree, a testament to your patience and persistence. Its branches provide shelter, its flowers bloom with gratitude, and its fruits nourish countless beings. Finally, return to yourself. Acknowledge the effort, courage, and resilience you bring to your practice. Thank yourself for showing up, for learning, and for growing. Rest in this state of appreciation for several moments before gently returning to the present. Tips for deepening your practice. While the basic structure of cultivating patience and consistency is straightforward, here are some tips to enhance your experience. Be flexible. Life is unpredictable and rigid schedules can lead to frustration. Adapt your routine as needed, prioritizing flexibility over perfection. Pair with rituals. Combine meditation with rituals like lighting candles, drinking tea, or journaling. These acts signal to your subconscious that it's time to pause and reflect. Seek inspiration. Read books, listen to podcasts, or watch videos about meditation to reignite passion and curiosity. Learning from others' journeys reminds you that you're not alone. Experiment with styles. Explore different techniques, mindfulness, loving-kindness, visualization, to keep your practice fresh and engaging. Variety prevents boredom and sparks new insights. Connect with community. Join online forums, attend workshops, or participate in retreats to connect with fellow practitioners. Shared experiences foster accountability and encouragement, integrating patience and consistency into daily life. While formal meditation practices are invaluable, the principles of patience and consistency apply universally. For example, during stressful situations, pause and breathe deeply, reminding yourself that challenges pass with time. Approach new hobbies or projects with a willingness to experiment and fail, viewing mistakes as opportunities for growth. Strengthen relationships by listening attentively, speaking kindly, and responding thoughtfully, fostering mutual respect and trust. By weaving these qualities into your daily life, you reinforce their lessons and cultivate greater resilience, creativity, and fulfillment. Closing reflections for Chapter 10. As we conclude this chapter, take a moment to reflect on the power of patience and consistency. They're not just virtues, they're lifelines, guiding you through uncertainty and adversity toward clarity and peace. By embracing the slow, steady rhythm of growth, you honor the natural cycles of life, trusting that every effort contributes to your evolution. Remember, meditation isn't about achieving perfection. It's about showing up consistently, trusting that each effort contributes to your growth. Some days, patience and consistency will feel effortless. Other days, they may require conscious effort. Both experiences are valid. What matters is the willingness to persist, to honor the beauty and complexity of existence. In the final chapter, we'll bring our journey full circle, reflecting on the transformative power of meditation and offering closing thoughts to carry forward. Until then, take a deep breath, exhale slowly, and carry this spirit of steadfastness forward as you move through your day. And so, dear friend, we come to the end of this shared journey, a journey of cleansing negative energies, cultivating compassion, and embracing mindfulness as a way of life. Over the past 2 hours, we've explored timeless tools rooted in Buddhist teachings, meditation practices, and the wisdom of presence. Together, we've dived deep into understanding negative energy, setting up sacred spaces, breathing techniques, loving kindness, body scans, visualization, gratitude, and the importance of patience and consistency. Each chapter has been designed to guide you toward greater peace, clarity, and well-being, not just on the cushion, but in every moment of your daily existence. As we reflect on all that we've covered, I want to leave you with a few final thoughts. Meditation is not a quick fix or a one-size-fits-all solution. It's a practice, a lifelong commitment to showing up for yourself, even when it feels challenging or uncertain. Some days you'll feel profound stillness. Other days, your mind may race endlessly. Both experiences are part of the process. What matters most is your willingness to sit with whatever arises, trusting that every effort brings you closer to wholeness. Remember, the path to healing isn't linear. There will be moments of breakthrough followed by periods of stagnation. But within these cycles lies the beauty of growth, the opportunity to soften, adapt, and expand. By integrating mindfulness into your life, you create space for joy, connection, and resilience. You learn to navigate challenges with grace, celebrate small victories with gratitude, and honor the interconnectedness of all beings. This video was crafted with love and care, inspired by the belief that everyone deserves access to tools for transformation. If you found this content helpful, please consider sharing it with someone who might benefit, a friend, family member, or colleague seeking relief from stress or guidance on their own journey. Together we can spread light and kindness, creating ripples of positivity that extend far beyond ourselves. Before we part ways, take a moment to pause, close your eyes if you're comfortable doing so, and place your hand over your heart. Feel its steady rhythm, a reminder of your vitality, strength, and capacity for love. Silently affirm, I am enough, I am worthy of peace, I trust in my ability to grow and heal. Let these words sink deeply into your being, anchoring you in self-compassion and hope. Thank you for joining me today, for opening your heart, tuning into your breath, and committing to this exploration of mindfulness and meditation. Whether you're new to these practices or have walked this path for years, know that you are supported, seen, and celebrated. Your courage to embark on this journey inspires not only your own growth, but also the collective evolution of humanity. Until next time, may you walk in peace, find joy in every step, and remember that the power to transform lies within you. Namaste.